guys, here for thebuttonsmashers.com, and this is our review for Yakuza Kiwami 2. Oh, beautiful people, Yakuza is back, baby, and it is just as epic as it has always been. To be purely transparent before we jump into this review, I have nothing negative to say about this game. I 100% love each and every aspect of it, and just want more and more of it. The Yakuza series has recently become a favorite of mine, and Yakuza Kiwami 2 is a wonderful addition to the franchise. The game continues chronologically where Yakuza Kiwami ends. Those who didn't play Kiwami can view the events of that game during the opening segments of this one. It's all optional, so fans can skip it if they wish to. The game takes place 1 year after the 10 billion yen incident, with Kazuma Kiryu beginning to try and build a peaceful life with his adopted daughter Haruka. However, this does not last long. I mean, literally doesn't last long. It happens in like the first couple of minutes in the game. An assassination of the Tojo clan's patriarch threatens to erupt into an all-out war between the Tojo clan and the Omi alliance. Kiryu must travel to Suntobouri in an attempt to broker peace between the rival clans. But Ryugoda, the Dragon of Kanzai, will stop at nothing to get his war. This game is a remake of the original Yakuza 2 with quite a lot of wonderful additions. If you've played Yakuza 0 and Kiwami, then this will seem like a perfect stepping stone forward. What makes this so much more rewarding to fans is the re-emergence of characters from former games and the changes to the two main cities.
So good.
親父
で、さっき言うたこと思い出したんかい？
いや
まあ、飲めや。
はい、いただきます。
これで思い出したやろ。はよ言うてみいやこれ。関西の竜。関西の竜って言ったんだ。
ちょっとあんた。
落ち着かねえ店だ。
待てや。我よくも口にしたの。
おめえらがもう一度聞きてえと言ったからだ。
人の話盗み聞きしくさってこら。
あれだけでかい声で喋られたら嫌でも耳に入るぜ。
Like we got with Yakuza 0, this time around, Kiryu isn't the only one running the show. Fans of Mijima won't want to miss out on the new Mijima-centric campaign, which features Mijima as a playable character, complete with his trusted dagger, and sheds light on his personal journey from the end of Yakuza Kiwami up to Yakuza Kiwami 2. Please note, however, Mijima's campaign isn't as robust as the one in Yakuza 0. It's more like a quest mode with cutscenes, so no leveling up or customizing his setup. It's also amazing just how above and beyond Sega have gone to rejuvenate this series, not just for a Western crowd, but also for current generation consoles. Visually, the game looks stunning on the PlayStation 4. Character models look great, following the same formula as previous games with a mixture of hyper-realistic CGI cutscenes and in-game model cutscenes. This time around, I found the difference between the two to be less noticeable. Granted, I played the game this time with rose-tinted glasses. Again, to be clear, I love this game a lot! And I'm now a huge fan of the series. I'm invested in these characters and I want to experience their journeys. The biggest characters in this game happen to be the cities themselves. Seeing how much Sentenburi and Kamurocho change from game to game is a joy to behold. Visiting all locations and shops and seeing that they've changed or moved is exciting, and visually it's stunning as hell. The recorded footage that I'm using for this review just does not do enough justice for it. You need to see the game yourself. You need to experience it. Water puddles, reflections, people going about their busy lives, It's all really authentic. You're even able to explore more of the cities thanks to the locations being more open to the player. At one point during the early sections of the game, I saw a staircase somewhere in Sontenberry, and I decided to climb it to find that I was on a rooftop. Another time I found a side street that I hadn't noticed before, only to then find an unexplored back alley. This sense of exploration and wow factor presents itself even more when adding the switch between night and day to the equation. And just keep in mind, there are no loading screens for entering shops anymore. Just walk off the street, get some grub, and move on. This is also more noticeable to me because I'm coming from playing Yakuza 0 on the PC and then coming to Kiwami 2. It's just like, wow. Wow! As for how the game plays, well, it's pretty much what a fan should expect. You can run around the city completing subquests if you like, and I highly recommend you do, because they not only add to the experience, some also allow you to unlock certain abilities that you wouldn't unlock otherwise. When you're not doing these subquests, you can also spend time collecting keys for lockers as well as other items hidden around the world. These serve as the game's primary collecting system, allowing for players to find items that they otherwise wouldn't have access to. Minigames also make their return to this game. This time around we get minigolf, darts, arcade cabinets, Mijima's revamped clan creator, and the crane game. The game has a lot of other distractions, but I'll avoid spoiling all of them because part of the fun is discovering them yourself.
さっぱりした。汗で体中がベタベタしてたからサウナにでも行こうと思ったんだけど、隣の店にシャワーがあったから勝手に使わせてもらったわ。
そうか。
多分昔風俗店だったんでしょ。狭いフロアにあんなにシャワールームを設置して、関西なら一発で謙虚だわね。
体はもう。
As for the fighting system, man, yes, yes, I love it so much. Combat around this time is a bit different with only one fighting style. Where there used to be others, we now have equipable weapons. You can equip up to 3 different weapons at a time and swap between them using the D-pad. As for the fighting style, it consists of quick button presses along with holding buttons to charge attacks. The mixture of tapping and holding buttons makes for a great fighting style. Special abilities to be used in this fighting style can be also learned by meeting certain characters and conditions. If I had to compare this fighting system to the multi-style one found in other Yakuza games, I would choose those over this one. But that's not by much, and that's because of the fact that I love seeing my character use more crazy over-the-top moves. This time around, I think the craziest it gets is when you gain the assistance of bystanders or companions in battle. This is activated by pressing the triangle button and only works when near characters you've happened to help or companions during certain sections of the game. Random battles this time around don't get blocked off by civilians, so now you can completely run away even mid-battle. Their environment is also more destructible, with store windows breaking when enemies are tossed into them and more debris remains scattered after each fight. It's much more of a visually engaging system that I think improves on previous games and adds to the immersion. Leveling is also different this time around, adopting a leveling system similar to the Yakuza 6. This time around we get different XP from fighting, completing missions, or from eating. The easiest way I found to grind the system of the 3 was from eating. To do this, you need to max out your hunger gauge and digestion as soon as possible. Then use your extra cash to eat at high-end restaurants which serve food with high XP gain in each category. Also acquire the law of attraction ability as soon as you can to gain lots more money from Nueva Richie. You can use this money to then buy more food, and if you'd like to grind this even more, then buy Appetite Stim RX to lower your hunger gauge every time you eat something. This is a neat system that kept me occupied, though I do believe it may seem like an unnecessary addition to fans who like the one in Yakuza 0. So with all that I've had to say so far about this game, here's my final verdict. Yakuza Kiwami 2 is exceptional, and if any of what I mentioned in this review sounds like your cup of tea, then get it. It's a solid game with great gameplay and an exceptional story. What makes a Yakuza game great is the ability to lose yourself in the experience. This game delivers on that. Like any other JRPG, it's heavy on the story with a great variety of distractions. And it's a JRPG, an action JRPG, but a JRPG nonetheless. This game is like a celebration of Japanese culture, with sprinkles of over-the-top fantasy for good measure that deserves to be experienced. Now, it's time for me to count the days till Yakuza Kiwami 3, because there better be a Kiwami 3. Thank you very much for watching our review of Yakuza Kiwami 2. If you enjoyed this review, make sure to leave us a like and a comment in the comment section below to let us know what you think about the game. And if you'd like to see more content like this from us, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you'll always know when we put up new content.